I am not a baker, but when I was in California over the holidays, my daughter-in-law made these salted butterscotch chocolate chunk cookies. And they were literally the best cookie I've ever had in my entire life. Better than crumble, better than any Christmas cookie I've ever had, like the best cookies. And you bake them to order. You can make a whole batch, but you can also save the dough in the refrigerator and bake them to order. Anyway, this is my first time trying them. This is a recipe from the New York Times. I'm changing it just a teeny bit, but let's try and make them and see how it goes. What makes them butterscotchy is that you're gonna brown the butter. So this is 1 1/4 cups of butter that I'm gonna first melt, and then we're gonna leave it on the heat and stir it until it actually browns. In this bowl, I'm whisking together 3 1/2 cups of all-purpose flour, 1 1/2 teaspoons of baking powder, and 1 1/4 teaspoons of baking soda. And yes, I changed bowls. We're getting ready for the butter to be finished. I'm putting 1 1/4 cups of dark brown sugar, dark brown, not light brown. And then we're gonna put our browned butter in here. And you can use a mixer for this or a hand mixer, or you can do it with a whisk. And 3/4 cup of just regular white sugar. So it took about 10 minutes to do this. And at the end, you do have to kind of stand here and stir it, but see how it's brown now? It's light brown, it smells caramely. That's what we were going for. So I'm gonna pour it into our measuring cup to make sure we didn't lose too much, and add a couple ice cubes to cool it down. Now to the brown butter, I'm gonna add about a tablespoon of vanilla. Okay, here goes our brown butter into our sugar. 1 egg, 2 eggs. Okay. This is why I don't bake. Okay, now we're gonna fold in our chips. It calls for a combination of dark chocolate and milk chocolate. I also had some white chocolates. I'm just using 2 cups of mixed kinds of chocolate chips, and then almost this whole bag of English toffee bits. We did it. We're supposed to make 18 cookies. My scoop was a little smaller, so it made more. They have to rest. Minimum is 6 hours in the refrigerator, up to 24 hours. And then you can bake them, 1 at a time, 2 at a time, all of them at once, whatever you want. If you bake all at once, obviously you're gonna have to spread them out on more pans. You can also freeze these. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna put them in the fridge for 6 hours. I'm gonna try them, and then I'm gonna freeze the little nuggets so that we can just have fresh butterscotch chocolate chunk cookies whenever we want when we're watching TV. Okay, here they are. You bake them at 350. The recipe says 18 to 20 minutes, but we found baking them for about 15 or 16 minutes was about the right time. You take them out, you sprinkle them with flaky sea salt, and they are perfect. A little bit chewy, lots of chips in them. You gotta try these.